Okay, so this is my second video about evaluating trigonometric functions of 30, 45, and 60 degrees at tinatawag din itong special angles. Okay? This time, ang evaluate naman natin o alamin nating values ay sine, cosine, and tangent of angles 30 degree and 60 degrees. Okay? So para makuha yon, all we have to do is to construct an equilateral triangle. Yan. Okay, let's say yung ating equilateral triangle may sides na 2 units. Okay? So, 2 dito, 2 dito, and 2 dito. Actually, pwede namang 1, 1, 1 or 3, 3, 3 ang length ng sides ng ating equilateral triangle. Okay? Pero, magsisimplify pa tayo kapag 3 or 4 or larger than 2. Okay? Especially, pag nag-ano na tayo, nag-pass ng perpendicular bisector any dun sa ating mga interior angles. Okay? Kapag yung equilateral triangle, equal ang mga sides, equiangular din siya. Equal siya sa 60 degree lahat. Okay? Yan. And then, magagamit lang natin yung ratios of the trigonometric functions if we're dealing with right triangle. Okay? So, magpapas ako ng perpendicular bisector dito sa angle nito. Okay. Pag sinabing perpendicular bisector, ibig sabihin, yung tatamaan niyang side, may mababisect into two sides, okay? At yung angle of intersection nung ating vertical line dito, o vertical side na to, ay dapat 90 degree dun sa tatamaan nating side. Kaya ang tawag natin doon, perpendicular bisector. Ang angle form here is 90 degrees. Now, ang equilateral triangle, kapag nagpas ka ng perpendicular bisector, any sa mga vertex angle, mahahati yung tinamaang side into equal sides or lengths. Okay? So, kung 2 units to, this will become 1. This will become 1 pa rin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ito ay magiging 1 unit. Ito ay magiging 1 unit pa rin. Okay. Kunin natin yung isang right triangle. Okay. So, ito ay 2, ito ay 1. Okay? Ito yung ating hypotenuse, ito yung ating B, ito yung ating height of the triangle, sabihin na lang natin A. This is, also nga pala, pag nagpas ka ng perpendicular bisector, two congruent right triangles yan. At yung ating angle, mahati rin equally. Okay? So, ito yung magiging 30 degrees. Ito ay 60 degrees. Okay. So, what we need are sine, cosine, and tangent of angle 30 and 60 degree. Kunin muna natin sa A. So, we have Pythagorean theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Transpose natin sa b squared, so we have c squared minus b squared is equal to a squared. Then, substitute natin yung mga values. C ay 2, so 2 squared. B is 1, 1 squared equal to a squared. So, 4 minus 1 is 3. It's your a squared. Then, we get the square root on both sides. Therefore, a equal to square root of 3. Okay. So, square root of 3 yung ating a. Yeah. Kunin na natin yung sine, cosine of angle 30 and 60. Start tayo kay 30. Sine 30 degrees, cosine 30 degrees, and tangent 30 degrees. Okay? Ang 30 degrees is pi over 6. Okay? So, this is the same as sine pi over 6. Cosine pi over 6. And tangent pi over 6. Sine 30 is opposite over hypotenuse. So, that is 1/2. Okay, diniretso ko na. Cosine 30 means adjacent side over hypotenuse. So, that is square root of 3 over 2. Tangent 30 is opposite over adjacent. So, opposite over adjacent. 1 over square root of 3. So, we need to rationalize. Okay? So, that is square root of 3 over 3. Okay. Now, for 60 degree angle, so we need Sine 60, cosine 60, and tangent 60. Ang 60 degree in radian is pi over 3. So we are looking for sine pi over 3, cosine pi over 3, and tangent pi over 3 in radian. 60 degrees ito naman. So sine 60 is opposite of hypotenuse square root of 3 over 2. Cosine 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse 1/2. Tangent 60 is tangent 60 is opposite over adjacent. So square root of 3 over 1, or just simply square root of 3. Okay. So ito na yung values of sine, cosine, tangent of angles 30 and 60 degree. Okay? And mapapansin nyo, yung sine 30 natin equal sa cosine 60 kasi complementary angle sila. At yung cosine 30 equal sa sine 60. Of course, complementary angle sila. 30 plus 60 is 90 degrees. Okay? At kung gagawa tayo ng summary ng trigonometric values of sine, cosine, tangent for angles 30, 45, and 60, ganito yon. Let's say we have here angle. We have angle. Angle natin ay 30. This is your pi over 6. This is in radian. This is 45 degrees. Pi over 4. And then 60 degrees, pi over 3. Okay? Ito yung ating sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine, cosine, and tangent. So ito yung ating angle. Ito yung trigonometric functions natin. Ito yung radian. Ito yung degree. Yan. Okay? Okay? So, alamin natin yung mga angle, values niya. Okay? Ito yung angle natin. By the way, this is referring to angle theta. Okay. So, if theta is 30 degrees, sine 30 is 1/2. Okay? So, meron na tayo ditong trigonometric values of 30, 45, and 60. And sine 45 degrees kanina is square root of 2 over 2. And ganun din, ang sine 60 is square root of 3 over 2. Cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2. And cosine 45 square root of 2 over 2 dun sa aking previous video. And tangent, cosine 60 is 1/2. Tangent 30 degrees is square root of 3 over 3. And tangent 45 degrees is 1. And tangent 60 degrees is square root of 3. Okay? So, I want you to complete the table by adding cosecant, secant, and cotangent for special angles 30, 45, and 60 degree. And later on, papakita ko sa inyo kung saan natin gagamitin yan sa mga susunod nating lessons. So, ganun lang ang pag-evaluate ng 30, 45, and 60 degrees gamit yung ating square na two-dimensional figure at gamit yung ating equilateral triangle. Thank you.